Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 25 of Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends. I have to make an apology for last part. I thought this mission was Dong Zhuo and Ji. I made a mistake. This is the Battle of Chang Jiang, even though Dong Zhuo and Ji practically has Dong Zhuo. But the difference is Dong Zhuo and Ji is just a straight fight with Dong Zhuo as in South's forces, as opposed to this, which is the last Wu tale that I have to do for this game, and then we won't have to do anything with Wu ever again unless we really need to. But for right now, the mission seems like a all-out battle, but here's the kicker. You're trying to protect supplies from the enemy officers, not just Sun Jian. You gotta make sure that at least 11 supply captains are alive. If they are not, well, guess what? You failed the mission. And to make things worse, it's a Dong Zhuo-Nanman joint coalition. Yeah, one of those joint coalitions. So, how do you end up in this battle, which is probably one of the hardest battles in the game? Real simple. First, in Act 1, you only do
these supplies
Yellow Turban Rebellion and actually kill off Zhang Jiao. Secondly, in Act 2, you spare Dong Zhuo and skip Shui Gate. Act 3, you unify Jing. Act 4, I do believe you are supposed to just go straight to Chirbi. And Act 5, you go straight to the last battle of the respected force that you're trying to face. That way, you'll end up running into the final battle, which is this level right here. So the gist of this is to try to get rid of as many of Dong Zhuo's officers as humanly possible, and it's already started too. It has already started.
Enemy officer,
and even have reinforcements nonetheless in the form of the Nanmans. Yeah, this is kind of a bad thing, because the more supply captains they kill, the lower your team's morale is gonna be.
We must not fall behind.
But the more officers you kill, you could probably raise Sun Jian's morale, but not everybody else's.
Enemy officer defeated.
All this morale drop. You think that this would be an easy battle, right? Wrong. Again, this is a joint coalition between the Nanmans and also Dong Zhuo. And another supply unit just died. Now get out of my way so I can get to the supply units. Or at least get to the... Oh god, they're all being routed one by one. Oh god! I've already lost 5 of them. It is that stupid elephant! Yeah, that's the thing that is the problem with this stage. While the elephant would not be a problem if you used it, if everybody else used it, they're gonna go quick for the supply captains and also Sun Jian. But the thing is about the elephant, one stomp from the elephant, or if that elephant just so happens to run into a supply captain, they're gonna automatically die. He's already killed about 7 of our troops so far.
Our supplies will run out of
Oh man, that is not good. Another supply captain has died. I have to be better than this. Then I think that's a total of 7 so far. Yeah. I'm gonna try to save my captains as quickly as humanly possible. And then afterwards, I'll try to work towards Dong Zhuo, because his forces are gonna try to beeline for the captains. And if the elephants didn't one-shot him, the officers more than likely will. And the more we put up a resistance against Dong Zhuo, the less morale he has. Unfortunately, morale is a power-up, it's not enough to actually beat the likes of Dong Zhuo, because you have to beat him within an allotted time, There's only like 50 minutes in this stage. You're going to be spending most of it trying to make sure that those peasant-type officers don't keel over and die from the slightest touch. Which, at least 7 of them did, courtesy of the elephants. Kind of a shame, really. But, hey, that's how this game works. I mean, it's no better than Dynasty Warriors 3 in that regard, but still, there's always going to be something to screw over the Allied army. But there's something else here in this stage that needs to be addressed. I do believe there is a dim sum and ancient wine here too. If I remember where they are, I probably would write it down or at least pick it up. And if I haven't, I'll more than... Oh wait, actually I didn't pick it up. No, that was a defense up. Never mind. I just thought that was actually the dim sum or moose I. Well, there is also one other thing I forgot to mention. Later on, we're going to get more reinforcements. And yes, they're going to come in with elephants too. Take a wild guess who they are. And once they come in, that's when things really start going down south. Unless you actually get rid of them very quickly, which more than likely will be the case. That you're going to have no choice but to get rid of them very quickly. I mean, they're all going to challenge you to a duel. No. The 2 guys that are coming here, the 2 people, sorry, that are coming here, is going to be challenging you to a duel. At least, Lu Bu is not in the vicinity, and that is probably the only reason why Lu Bu is not on the stage, because Dong Zhuo actually outlived Lu Bu. So, and also Xia Pi was one of the stages you would need in order for you to get through Act 3 anyway. So therefore, most of the game's events for Wei would more than likely be beaten if you came here. And the same thing for Shu and also the Nanmans. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Wrong stage. I keep forgetting that this is a Wu-only stage. The Nanmans have their own version of this stage. But it's, not this stage in particular, they have their own version of a campaign against Liu Bei called Campaign Against Liu Bei and Campaign Against Sun Jian, and also Campaign Against Cao Cao. I mean, I almost lost track of what I was saying there for a second. Anyway, I just crushed as many enemies as humanly possible to make sure that my supply troops can keep getting supplies off the boat and into Sun Jian's lair as quickly as humanly possible. Now, if we manage to get all, well, just about every single, supply unit, that's what I'm trying to say, sorry, I have to think about it closer. If we get every single supply unit here, we may get some sort of prize, I'm not sure, I don't remember, but I haven't been able to accomplish that because of the elephants. Impressive. And speaking of elephants...
I want to get Sun Jian, but I don't like that Dong Zhuo either.
Oh, stop babbling, will you? We're attacking Sun Jian, that's final.
You're right. Attack first, think later. That's always been our way.
Whatever you do, run into Dong Zhuo's reinforcements immediately. Minghua, Zhurong, you must win a duel with them. Do not draw, do not lose. You lose, you draw, you might as well just reset. Oh, by the way, even though Sun Ce and Sun Quan joins the battle to try to even the odds in our favor, it's not gonna help so long as those two are still around. If anything, if you can help it, beat these two in a duel. And oh yeah, by the way, those two comes in highly inspired. So yeah, you had best had cleared off at least 200 or 300 troops, if not 4, before heading over to before this cutscene comes in. Actually, the cutscene you just saw, make sure you at least get up to 250 or 300. So at least if some of the officers get away, well, some of the soldiers will get away, Sun Jian will actually be strong enough to hold his own. But nonetheless, with Zhu Rong and Minghua, you have to challenge them to a duel, and I hope to God you win, because if you don't, put down the controller, or at least reset, because these two will end up rampaging towards your supply captains and killing them really, really quick. So, yeah. There's that. Ouch, that hurts. I'm going to win this duel. If she stops countering me, that is. See? Told you. Fantastic. Now that one problem's out the way, the other one's not too far behind. All we have to do is just challenge him to a duel too. And we got an item for that. Alright.
Fight me? Are you stupid?
Now it's time to get rid of Minghua. He's going to be the harder of the two. I mean, despite Zhu Rong and her counters and her cartwheel kicks, he, on the other hand, Minghua will actually break your guard with a Musou early on, and more importantly, his swings are much more powerful than Zhu Rong's, provided you can catch the Nanman King before he can actually strike.
I won't go down. I'm the
Now, if you're low level and he does hit you with a Musou, you're done. You had better be strong before coming here. It's no easy task to win. Oh, and by the way, even if their officers have been defeated, make sure that you take care of the elephant troops.
Enemy officer defeated.
Because despite Minghua and Zhu Rong being defeated, the elephant troops, or the head Amazon I would say, would beeline for the supply captains, and they will be killed instantly by the elephants. They are paper tigers, and morale does not affect the captains, the supply captains, basically. So now that the Nanmans are done for, let's seal up those strongholds so they won't send any more reinforcements to take out any of my captains, and then we'll go after Dong Zhuo. I mean, Lu Bu's not going to show up. The Nanmans was the worst he could possibly, was the worst Dong Zhuo could possibly throw at us. But these armored troops are going to give us a run for our money if we aren't careful. So on that note, well, unarmored troops. There are some armored troops in there too, but they'll give us a run for our money if we aren't careful. But we are practically overpowered, and we are going to be going over to Dong Zhuo to end this. So now that Wu is about to come to an end, we're probably going to start a Wei. I mean, whatever missions that we have. I'm going to cycle between Wei, Wu, Wei Shu and the Nanmans and the Yellow Turban, and Lu Bu and Dong Zhuo and even Yuan Shao if need be. I mean, I'll eventually cycle between those, but that'll speed up the pace of the game, and more importantly, at least it'll make sure that I'll have this done province by province. So at least I can keep a count of how many more stages I need to finish before I'm done with Dynasty Warriors 4 for Extreme Legends for the entirety of the year. Which, ironically enough, we're not going to be done for the year because it's going to carry on until next year. as X8 is in the process of recording right now. Actually, I've got most of the X8 episodes done, and now how I'm going to handle that, I will bring that up in an update video. However, there will be some missions that in this game actually, that may be hard as hell and that may end up inadvertently failing. Mount Dingjun, I'm looking at you. So, if I do, bear in mind, I wasn't failing on purpose. I probably either misunderstood the objective, or the objective was actually too annoying to deal with. And I ended up failing. So, any future failures, that's the reason why. Meanwhile, I am holding off Dong Zhuo and the rest of his forces. So I could try to cut down the tyrant and at least finish off the stage, which I did, thankfully.
My paradise!
Oh yeah, and one other thing. Anybody has any idea as to why I'm doing extreme mode? Well, now that I think about it, I should do extreme mode. That would probably be the last thing I do. I mean, extreme mode is only like fight till you die, basically. It's sort of like the survival mode in the versus mode of this game, but it's practically fight till you die. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. Now, the only thing is I won't be able to bring my edit character into that, because the highest you'll go into is level 9, and more importantly, there's not much you can do on that note. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, Dong Zhuo's reign of terror may not be done yet, but at least he stopped in Chang Jiang. In the next episode of Dynasty Warriors 4 Extreme Legends, we'll actually take on Dong Zhuo and G proper, and this will be the first of many South-South missions. And that's actually a Wei tale, by the way, in case you're wondering. See you guys next time.